We've reached the point in the Major League Baseball season where you either put up or you shut up. And with only a couple of weeks to go before the Midsummer Classic, now is the perfect time to separate the pretenders from the contenders. For the Detroit Tigers, they've been in a season long battle for supremacy of the American League Central Division with the Minnesota Twins, with only 1.5 games between them. But as we all know in the game of baseball, you only go as far as your starting pitching will take you. Which brings me to the subject of tonight's Big Shan Sports video blog. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Kevin McShann. It's Tuesday, June 22nd, 2010, and tonight I wanted to take some time and discuss with you the quandary that manager Jim Leland finds himself in with his starter Rick Porcello. To suggest that Porcello's been struggling this season would be putting it mildly, as if you wanted to say that he's been the most disappointing aspect of Detroit's rotation, you would get no argument from me. He's got a record of 4-7, an ERA of 6.14. He has 22 walks, 33 strikeouts. He's surrendered 8 home runs, hit 4 batters, and opponents are hitting an average of 3.24 against him, and is also surrendered an average of 54 runs, 48 of which are earned. The Tigers had seen enough of Porcello after Saturday's loss to the Arizona Diamondbacks, and they optioned him down to Toledo in hopes of him figuring it out. Now word comes out of Minnesota that Cliff Lee's most likely landing spot will be the Twins, and the question now for Tigers general manager Dave Dombrowski is, what do you do? Do you ride out the Rapids with Rick Porcello and hope the roller coaster ride ends and he returns to form? Or do you make a move for a veteran starting pitcher who you hope will dominate down the stretch? For whatever the decision, I'm glad I don't have to make it. It's certainly a delicate balancing act for sure. For one, I would keep things the way they are. Porcello will eventually come out of this slump. He's too good of a pitcher to cut bait with him now, and the Tigers just have to hope that his stint in Toledo will put him back to form. But it's certainly an anxious time for Dombrowski and his staff, as his team is still in the thick of a pennant race. It's only time will tell for the rest of us to see what Dombrowski will do. The rest of us are left to take a wait and see approach. As always, I thank you for watching this edition of the McShann Sports Beat Report. Kevin McShann reporting.